Okay.
Should I log in?
I don't see Jeannie here.
No, go
Yeah,
ahead.
log in.
Go ahead, Lynn. Just log in right now. See my request? No?
Yes.
You're in? I'm gonna turn it off.
Hey, Jeannie.
You hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. Logged in a bit earlier so we could test this.
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? It's Bill.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. I see there's 3 commissioners, so we're waiting on 2 more. There's going to be one that is going to be out indefinitely. She did call and asked to be excused. She has a doctor's appointment.
So do we have a quorum?
Yes.
Okay. Whoops. Bill, you said nobody signed on yet?
There's 3 of them that have signed on right now.
Okay.
We are waiting on 2 more.
Okay, you can let him in.
All right,
No worries.
gentlemen.
And Jeannie, just remind them to mute themselves if they're not speaking.
Okay. Hello, everybody. We're going to wait a little bit till everybody logs in. Thank you.
Hey, Jeannie, you can also offer them the backdrop if they want it, the City of Santa
Okay.
Ana backdrop. We can get that to them.
Will do.
Hi there. Why Commissioner 3D MPRT? Could you please identify yourself?
Yeah, if you can have them write their name on their, where everybody else has their name on the left-hand corner, that'd be great. Because this is being recorded. I like your backdrop, Commissioner Diaz. Looks good.
Thank you. I wanted to come prepared.
Right on.
Recording secretary, just let me know when we're ready to officially start the meeting. Thank you.
Jeannie, we currently have a quorum. I will start recording, and as soon as I let you know, then you can begin the meeting. Here we go.
Hey, Bill. Is everybody here that's supposed to be here? Or are we still missing? We can wait a little bit longer if need be.
As of right now, we are trying to identify one of the
Oh, I see.
commissioners, but pretty much everyone's here with the exception of one. We're trying to identify if that's the commissioner.
Okay.
Does anybody know who White Commission 5D is?
Hello.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Cielo Echegoyen.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, can you put your name on the bottom so we know who you are? I think you just go to, let me see here. Oh, go to your picture in the very top right-hand corner. And you can.
There you go.
I just
Thank
went
you.
ahead and fixed the
Perfect.
name.
Thank you. Awesome. Looks good.
You are now welcome to start the meeting, Jeannie.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Jeannie Jurado, and I'm the Recreation and Community Services Manager for Recreation. And I call this meeting to order at 3:04 p.m. Today, I will serve as a chairperson as we have new commissioners on board and still have one more position to fill. But luckily, it will be accomplished on March the 2nd at the Tuesday City Council meeting. And at the next meeting, we will have all commissioners appointed. And at that time, the commission can select a chair and a vice chair. Recording secretary, please call roll. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Ray Diaz,
Present.
Commissioner Cielo Echagoyen,
Present.
Commissioner Alessandra Weezer, Commissioner Isabel Ortega,
Present.
Commissioner Andanella Ordonez,
Here.
Commissioner Jacqueline Mangler.
Present.
You have a quorum.
If everybody could please join me and stand wherever you're at for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, we're going to go to the section of public comments. Public comments will be held during the beginning of the meetings for all comments on agenda and non-agenda items. This is a time for public comments. Recording secretary, do we have any agenda or non-agenda items?
At this point, there are no public comments for agenda or non-agenda items.
Okay, so no speakers, then we will move forward with the agenda. From the consent calendar, we have, actually, you all are gonna have to approve the minutes from the last meeting that we had on September the 25th, 2020. I will need a motion and a second to approve those minutes. And I do understand that some of you were not at that meeting, but I hope you did read those minutes since you have the packet, and we can move forward.
I'll go ahead and motion to approve.
Thank you, Commissioner.
I second that motion.
Thank you so much. And now, recording secretary, are there any excused absences for today?
Yes, one excuse absence, that is for Commissioner Alessandra Huizar. She did call. They wanted to let the commissioners know that she is not able to make it today due to a doctor's appointment.
Okay, so do we have to approve that as well?
Yes, we just need a first and a second to approve her absence today.
So if somebody could please motion and then someone could second, please.
I make a motion to approve.
Thank you.
Now second.
Thank you, Commissioner Diaz. And now we're going to move on to the next section, which is informal informational items. And I have the pleasure of introducing Juan Lara.
Hey, Jeannie, before you introduce
Sure.
Juan, can I just say a few words here?
Oh, sure.
Before you move on? Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa Rudloff. I'm the Executive Director of the Parks, Recreation, and Community Services Agency. Welcome, everyone. We are so excited that we now have the Youth Commission and you have all of your electronic devices that I hope are working properly. And if you're having issues with them, just let us know. We'll get IT to fix it. If you need headphones, we can get you headphones also. Thanks for picking all those up. I think you guys picked them up yesterday or today. So we are looking forward to moving forward with the Youth Commission. There's plenty of things to do and lots of things going on in our department. And Zoom calls, I think, are good for the Youth Commission. You may want to adopt these in the future, even when things get back to normal. Because of your busy schedules, we may want to still continue to allow Zoom calls because you may not be able to make it physically to a location. So that's up to you guys, but that's an option if you'd like to do that. So just want to say welcome and nice to meet everybody.
And now I have the pleasure to introduce your Youth Commission liaison, Mr. Juan Lara. He will be presenting his report and he'll be doing this on a monthly basis for you. Go ahead, Mr. Lara.
Good afternoon, everyone. As you already heard, my name is Juan Lara, and I'll be serving as the Youth Commission liaison moving forward. You all received as part of your packet my report, which, as Jeannie mentioned, you'll be receiving as part of our meetings. The report will include a variety of different information depending on what's going on in the agency as well as citywide. I hope you've had an opportunity to review the report. I'm just going to briefly go through and just highlight a couple points out of it. But as you can see, again, primarily it is dedicated to provide you with an update as to what the Parks and Recreation Agency, as well as the library, have been doing since the last time we've met. One of the bigger accomplishments that the agency, has achieved thus far is the completion of a financial sustainability analysis, as well as the services that we provide. Now we've received the complete report of this analysis, and now we're in the process of implementing its recommendations, which in turn will allow us to run a more efficient operation system-wide for the Parks and Recreation Agency. There's more details on this feasibility and sustainability study as part of the report, and you're welcome to ask us any questions as we move forward. And we'll be providing you with updates as to how we're going about implementing some of the recommendations of the analysis received. Okay. Moving on to the Recreation Programs and Services Division. The Recreation and Programs and Services Division is primarily responsible, for all of the recreation facilities, as well as then any programming that is implemented within the facilities and or our park system. As you are aware, all of our recreation facilities, including our senior centers, are currently closed due to the pandemic, but we are doing the best we can to provide services primarily to our youth and to our seniors. With having said that, the youth programming that currently is in place is our youth sports program. We've started with clinics for flag football, for rookie baseball, and those were co-ed programs. And we're currently providing a boys basketball program. As soon as the boys basketball program is completed, we will now be shifting gears and providing a girls basketball program. As well as, we've moved forward with opening our field reservation process that allows for outdoor recreation for youth and adults. And anybody that's interested, including any organized leagues, are able to contact our reservations office and reserve fields. Obviously, there is a process for that, but that process can be learned and completed by working through our reservations office. Moving on, additionally, we are providing currently a youth life skills and drug prevention program, and that's being done virtually through our partnership with America on Track. This is for youth, in elementary, junior high, and high school. There's opportunities for more youth to participate. So if you know of anybody that would be interested in this program or that could benefit from this program, you're more than welcome to let them know about it and obtain additional information either through the city's website and or through America on Track. Lastly, one of the programs that we've been working on for some time now as part of the Youth Commission is a request for proposals for additional youth programs and services. Last December, we received well over 25 proposals, and we are in the process of completing the evaluation of these proposals and then establishing agreements for then those programs and or services to be provided to our youth from by the nonprofit organizations that submitted their proposals. Let me see. There's plenty of other information on other activities that we're offering system-wide, but just to give you a quick synopsis of also the services that we're providing to our seniors. The seniors have been receiving support with meals through a frozen meal distribution program that is being offered out of both of our senior facilities, Santa Ana Senior Center in downtown Santa Ana and Southwest Senior Center on the west part of town. The frozen meals are distributed twice a week and the seniors have this opportunity not only to come and collect these meals, which at this point, they're all benefiting from, but also to have that opportunity to briefly interact with city staff, request additional support or services, and also most importantly, to interact with their peers as they're waiting for the meals to be distributed. We're doing a variety of other activities with them during that period of time. And, primarily all of these activities are take-home type of activities so that the seniors have something productive to do with their time. But again, for now, we're doing one of the more vital things, which is making sure that they have meals at home. So the last point for the Recreation and Community Services Division that I wanted to also mention, and so you're aware of, we are starting a park host program. We're doing a pilot program at Thornton Park. And what the park host program entails is to actually have an individual or a couple to bring in their trailer or RV, park it, in essence, permanently at the park itself. And then for these individuals to serve as ambassadors and, host for the park, thereby providing information not only on the park amenities, but also general information on the agency, including how to go about reserving, either a space for a picnic, a field for a sports activity, and or any other opportunities that the park offers to the community. Okay. Moving on to number 3, the parks and facility renovations and capital projects. So this is just a brief summary of the various improvements that have taken place throughout our park system. You can read in more detail here as to the complete renovations of both the Santa Ana and Southwest Senior Center. We took advantage of the facility closures because of the pandemic to conduct much needed renovations of both of these facilities. And we are very excited and looking forward to welcoming our seniors back because we know they're really, really going to enjoy and appreciate the renovations. We're also promoting active living and general well-being and through health and fitness through the use of fitness courts that have been installed and will continue to be installed through our park system. We're enhancing security throughout our different facilities, including our bike trails, by installing security lighting. Not only in in our parks, but again, as I mentioned, in our bike trails. From there, also, we continue to search for additional funding opportunities through grants from the state and federal level. And you have a brief summary of those grants that have been received, as well as those that we have applied for. So we'll continue to update you on, all of the work that is being done, either through city funding and or through grants and other opportunities that we have in order to, again, not only enhance our facilities, but our programming as well for the benefit of the community as a whole. On to number 4. Library services. So the library used to be part of Parks and Recreation, but now they're back to being their own independent agency. But obviously the library provides very valuable services to the youth of our community. So we will look to incorporating some of their information also as part of our report. So here you just have a summary of the different programs and services that they are currently offering. Again, the library is also close to the public, but they do offer curbside services as well as virtual services. And you'll have a summary of the different opportunities that the community has to benefit from through the library, from being able to check out books and other materials virtually, to again everything else that the library has to offer, including a variety of activities that children and families can take advantage of at home. Obviously, also we continue to provide a hotspot checkout process through the library for those young individuals that need internet service to be able to complete their Zoom classes and assignments. So if you know of anybody that needs that type of assistance, please let them know that the library can support them and help them with checking out a hotspot for them. So again, just please take the time to review the additional information on the library service. There's plenty here that is being offered both off of the main library here in the Civic Center, as well as the New Hope Library on the west part of town.
Lisa, did you have a comment? I'm sorry, Juan.
After Juan is finished, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, and just to wrap up my report, just also wanted to make sure that we did include some information on our zoo. As I hope you all know, we have a wonderful zoo facility in our city, and it happens to be part of the Parks and Recreation Agency. The zoo recently reopened its doors to the public, and so we invite everyone to come and tour the zoo, admire the different animal exhibits that we have there, and learn a little more of the different also programs and services that the zoo offers to the public, and just so you can also see how well taken care of the collection of animals is. So again, you have a summary here of what the zoo has been doing, for the past year or so, and what the plans are for the future. So again, anything that you can do to help us to promote the different programs and services that we offer through the agency as a whole, including the library and including the zoo, is greatly appreciated. So at this time, again, this was relatively extensive, but this was to give you an overall, view of everything that we've been doing to kind of get you up to speed as we move forward with these meetings. This report should be a little more concise, but we do encourage you to read it in advance, so that if you do have any specific questions as to any program or activity that is listed there, or if you know of something that is not included and want us to include in the future reports, then you can also bring it up at that time. So at this point, that concludes my report. Are there any questions or comments?
Yes, actually. I had a question about the 25 proposals from the nonprofits. I was wondering if the Youth Commission is going to be able to see those applications, just because I want to make sure that we have the possibility of reading how the nonprofit plans to use that money in their own words.
So what was agreed upon previously through the previous Youth Commission was that staff would review all the proposals, and then those that showed the most merit then would be the ones that would be recommended for approval. That recommended list will be presented to both the Youth Commission as well as the Parks and Rec Board, just so that you are aware as to what is being considered for funding. This is in order to expedite.
Hold on. Sorry, Juan, I'm sorry to interrupt you. The process is already, there were, how many applications were there, Juan?
25 proposals.
25, I'm sorry, 25. And so 8 proposals were reviewed by an evaluation panel, and those proposals, those people have been already contacted. And so that will go to the city, I'm sorry, it does not need city council approval. So in the future, we can have the Youth Commission be a part of the evaluation committee or whatever you guys want. But we have already moved forward with those. We can certainly share those with you. I was going to suggest that I'll be going to the city council with a cannabis public benefit fund for youth services report, and that the next update is going to be on March 16th, and that will talk about who they were, how much money they got, what they're going to be doing for the community, and things of that nature. So I'm sorry to interrupt you, Juan. I just wanted to give you an update because I talked to Frank today.
Understood. And again, as you can understand, youth commissioners, we want to make sure that we speed up the process so that we can get the funding out to these organizations and get them up and running, with their programs and services they're going to provide. Just so that you are aware, we did only have $100,000, to distribute, so not all 25 proposals were able to be funded. But those that have been identified for funding, show the most merit, and they'll be the ones that we hope will be very, very successful in implementing additional services and programs for our youth. So as Ms. Rudloff mentioned, you'll have an opportunity to learn who those nonprofits are and what type of programs and services will be offered. If not at the council meeting in March, you'll just also receive a brief summary at your March meeting.
I wanted to continue along with the meeting. You will have an opportunity to do comments in a little while. But I wanted to officially welcome all of you to the commission and thank you for being here. You are a very important part of the city. And what I'm going to do is read a little bit to you of what the commission is and what you all will be doing. This is a new structure. So just to let you know, on August 18th, 2020, the City Council approved amendments to Chapter 2, Articles 1 through 6 of the Santa Ana Municipal Code related to certain city boards and commissions. The amendments to this commission included 7 members that are 7th through 12th grades, serving a term of 4 years. So you will be serving a term of 4 years. The Youth Commission shall have the power and duty to, which is as follows, act in an advisory capacity to the City Council in matters pertaining to youth and teen services, programs, and cooperation with other public and private agencies. Also act in an advisory capacity and consider the proposed annual budget for the Parks and Recreation and Community Services Agency, and make recommendations regarding youth services to the city manager and/or City Council. Also act in an advisory capacity to the City Council in recommending policies and/or legislation for improving the position of the youth in the city of Santa Ana. Also perform such other duties as may be directed by the City Council. And before I let all of you have your comments, I do want to congratulate and welcome me to and help me congratulate Cielo on her accomplishment. We heard that you have been accepted to Harvard in the fall. That is awesome. We are so proud of you. It's amazing, and I'm sure during the next couple of months we'll hear about all of you as well. And I'm sure you're going to come back to Santa Ana and give back to the community. And, born and raised in Santa Ana myself, I'm very proud of you. So good luck to you, and looking forward to working with you on a monthly basis on this. And now I turn it over to all of you. I'm going to name each one of you so that you could comment a little bit. Oh, Lisa wants to say something.
I'm sorry. I want to make sure we didn't cut off anyone else. Did anybody else have any questions before I was just going to talk for a few seconds here of Juan or anything? If not, you can chime in after me, not a problem. I just wanted to let you know that this is this will be a great opportunity this year to figure out what you all want to do for the community. Last year we tried to start before the pandemic a strategic plan. So the Youth Commission came up with goals and objectives, and obviously that didn't pan out. But I would recommend that you just figure out what you want to do for this community that is meaningful to you. Don't worry about the budget. Don't worry about anything. Just tell us your ideas and what you want to accomplish, and we will help you get there and provide you the wherewithal. There's many funding sources that we can provide to help serve the youth in this community. We're very happy about, we have options. We at least have options for that. So, there'll be other times to brainstorm and put things on the agenda so you guys can talk about them. So I know that we also need to, I'm going to have Juan and Jeannie come up. We need some bylaws for the Youth Commission. So we will propose some bylaws, and then you can look at them, and then we have to go to the City Council to get those approved. And so just some administrative things we'll need to take care of, which we can. And you'll need to figure out if this is the best time to meet, if you want to meet a different time, different day. I know Fridays, we need assistance from the city clerk's office to help us with these Zoom calls. So we're trying to adjust the times and dates according to when we can get assistance. But if you certainly want to change the date, we can try that, and we'll figure that out. So again, welcome. Can't wait to start this year. It's like we're starting, and I appreciate all of you. And Jeannie, I'll turn it over to you and for commissioner comments.
Thank you, Lisa. So now commissioner comments, if we could start with Mr. Diaz, Commissioner Diaz.
Of course, yeah, no, the only comments that I wanted to make today was to obviously congratulate the rest of my commissioners who are here today. Definitely something exciting that we're going to start beginning to work on, and glad to be here. I do want to thank Mr. Lara for the report that we just got and we just received. I also want to thank the two of you for being here and supporting us in these endeavors for the Youth Commission. I did have a question pertaining to what Mr. Letta was talking about at the end, about promoting the programs and services that we provide, or that the Parks and Recreation provides. I am aware that the Youth Commission has before in the past held or has had a Instagram account, or at least social media platforms that they use to promote these services and get the word out to youth, because obviously social media is one of the most used platforms that young people use to kind of get the message and get different sources. So I was wondering if is there any possible way that would we have to start from scratch, or is there still access to that old account?
You know what, we can check with, we have a public information, a public affairs officer for the city, kind of like a public information officer. So he's in control of all social media, but let us ask the question of him. His name is Paul Eakins, and then we'll get back to you and make it easy, so you wouldn't have to start over, and you know, we can set things up. So but Jeannie, let's put that on the agenda. Maybe we put that on the agenda for next time, or to
Okay.
report back. Juan can put it in his report, or whatever you need.
Okay,
Awesome.
thank you. Mr.
Thank
Diaz,
you.
anything else?
Nope, that concludes my comment. But again, congratulations, guys. Good to be here.
And now on to Miss Ordonez, please.
I'm like, can you guys hear me? I'm not sure.
It's a little echo, but we could hear you.
Yeah, because Isabel's over there.
Oh,
I'm exposing her, my bad. No, I just want to say welcome to everybody that's new. It's nice that we can finally meet, and I'm so excited to be here. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So now we'll go to Commissioner Ortega then.
So yes, we're here together, but I just wanted to say that I'm really excited to get started in this commission and work together and just bring more youth into this platform, because I think it's really important. So I'm just really excited to be here. It's my first meeting, and I'm already excited to see what we're going to do next.
Awesome, thank you for your comments. And now we're going to go to Commissioner Manguilar, please. Jacqueline.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline. This is my second meeting. Thank you, Jeannie, Lisa, and Ms. Juan for helping us here. Yeah, I'm very humbled that I get to represent the 6th Ward of Santa Ana and really make a significant impact here, not only here, but in the whole city. My question, I had a question as far as the seniors getting their food twice a week. So it's them going to get the food, right? At least that's my understanding. How do we reach out to the ones who don't have anybody to drive them to, or don't have anybody to bring that food to them? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mr. Lara, if you want to chime in, please.
Yes. So again, we, just so you're aware, we are serving anywhere between 250 and 300 seniors per senior center per week. So there's quite a few of them that are coming. We do partner on this program with the Orange County Meals on Wheels program, and they are also the ones that take the lead in providing the home delivery service for those seniors that are homebound and unable to come to our facilities to collect their lunches. Now, obviously, we could, do more of an outreach also to make sure that they are aware that this service is available to them, so that if there are other seniors, in our community that are in need of a meal assistance program, but are not able to, leave their homes for whatever reason, then we can definitely put them in contact with Meals on Wheels, and they'll take care of arranging for the delivery.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. And I'm sure we're going to talk about outreach in our future meetings. However, in this specific part of my neighborhood and in like the blocks nearby, I know that not a lot of the people who live around here know about certain programs that the city offers. So I am excited about these outreach initiatives that we're planning. That's all.
Great, thank you for your comments. And now, Ms. Cielo Echegoyen, please. Do you have anything to comment to the commission?
I'm also very excited to be a part of the commission. I want to welcome Isabel. It's so exciting that it's your first meeting. Like Jacqueline, like Commissioner Manguiar, I'm also new to the commission. This isn't my first meeting, but I haven't been here for too long. Thank you so much, Ms. Jurado, for your kind words. I'm excited to be here. And I just wanted to say really quickly about Ms. Rudolph's comments. I would love if the Youth Commission in the future could be part of the evaluation committee for those proposals. I think it would be great to get the Youth Commission more involved in those conversations. And then one last comment for Mr. Lara. I was reading the report and I was really, really excited to read about a new initiative to get Santa Ana residents a high school diploma. And I was wondering if that is an initiative that's going to continue, because it mentioned 6 residents currently are in that process. I was wondering how it's being advertised, just because I know that's something so many people in my neighborhood would be excited to take a part of. And I'd love to spread the word about it if we only got more details.
Absolutely. So we can definitely get additional information as to what the long-term plans are for this program through the library. But I'm sure, given the success that it is experiencing, they would be probably very much interested in continuing it and offering it to more youth. But again, we'll double check with the library director and provide you with an update at the next meeting.
Also,
Thank you for your comments. And did you want to continue? I heard someone say something.
it was me again.
Okay,
Sorry,
sorry.
I'm butting in. I like what you said about the evaluation. If there's any other evaluation processes or things that the Youth Commission may want to participate in, we would be happy to let you know those things, just so you have experience in reading RFPs, requests for proposals, and understanding the process. Also, I would suggest to you that we have a vaccination event coming up at the Southwest Senior Center, March 11th, 12th, and 13th. The Youth Commission, and Juana's in charge of that, and the Youth Commission can certainly volunteer. And in exchange for your volunteerism, you would be vaccinated if you wanted to. So if you would like to do that or those type of things, there are plenty of opportunities. It just depends on your time, and we know you have school, but this is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so if you're interested in that, please reach out to Juan, and we'll get you connected that way. But and then also one last thing is, we can have the library director come periodically and provide you reports on the bookmobile and hotspots and things like that. He is typically at our Parks and Recreation Commission meeting. I would encourage you, if you want to find out more information about things going on in the department, you can listen to that meeting. We had it 2 days ago. So feel free to listen to those. Feel free to, if you listen to any city council meetings, you can listen to anything specific to Parks and Recreation, or we can bring those to your attention. We can explain things to you. So you just let us know, and we certainly can accommodate. I apologize for speaking. This is your meeting.
So if ever, I don't know if you noticed the background that Lisa and I have with the City of Santa Ana logo. Well, that could be sent to you if you would like it. Recording secretary could make a note and send that to you. But I also like Mr. Diaz's, so but we officially have to use this one as city staff, but we will send that to you if you want to use it during your commission meetings, okay? And if there's any other comments, if someone would help me adjourn this meeting by motioning, and also a second, please. And unless, like I said, unless you have any other comments before we end this meeting.
I motion to end this meeting.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
I second that motion.
Thank you so much. We will adjourn this meeting at 3:38 p.m. and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.